Manco Store, the no-nonsense cash market for TF2.
Yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to our broadcast. This is KritzKast. I'm eXtine, joined by CeeJaey, Wiethoofd on production, but unfortunately have some disappointing news for you as the Czech Republic team unable to field a squad today. Daegu having some internet problems, other people MIA, and England going to end up with the default win. CeeJaey, how are you doing today? And some thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good. I'm good, thanks. And I was looking forward to this game. I thought it would have been a good one because obviously the Czech Republic had a bit of a chance because, you know, England already qualified, already through, and it was down between Israel and the Czechs on who was going to get through. Israel 2 points ahead at the moment, so just a map would have been enough for the Czechs to slip through in second spot. And it would have been a chance to see England in action again. They've only played one game so far, so they've received 2 default wins in the group. They go through with the maximum points, but having only actually played one game against Israel, getting defaults obviously today against Czech Republic and before against Algeria. So a bit of a disappointment to hear, but brings us closer to the rest of the games over the next couple of days.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, disappointing for England because as they will go through, it also really limits their chance of being a higher seed going into the playoffs. How this is going to work out is we have our 6 groups. All the number 1 seeds are going through. But then the number 2 seeds are going through as well, but it's the top 4 of the number 1 seeds will have a bye going into the first round of the playoffs. So other important games are going to be happening this weekend. We're a little disappointed we can't bring you guys coverage today, out of our control. But tomorrow we have Finland versus Hungary coming up, which is a Group C matchup. Should be a good game. We saw Finland playing the other day. And then on Monday, we have a really crucial match that myself and CeeJaey are going to be casting for you guys. Lithuania versus Poland. I got to see Poland play up against USA. They sort of had a tough time there. It was a good start to their group stage campaign, though. And actually, USA surprisingly losing in the second round of the group stage. So they're kind of stuck in a spectator position. They'll be watching alongside the rest of us as Lithuania take on Poland. CeeJaey, some thoughts for you on that matchup?
I think that's going to be the most interesting group. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. There's 2 really interesting groups, obviously, which we're going to be covering over the next couple of days. But that group in particular, because of the fact USA beat Poland in that first matchup, it was a 4-2 win, essentially, on Upward. It means if the teams are level on points at the end of the group, then the USA will go through because of that head-to-head record. I believe that is how the groups are being operated, like ETF2L normally does. So Poland need to get basically 3 points. I think it is. They have to get 3 points against Lithuania, which is essentially a map win because we're playing Gullywash and Product in the final round of group stage games. And they come up against Lithuania. Poland, I don't know. I would definitely say going into that game as the favorites. And is the pressure going to get to them? You know, if they win that game, then they'll go through and there's nothing the USA can do about it because they can 6-0 Greece. It's all dependent on that Lithuania-Poland game. And of course, tomorrow, Belgium versus Ukraine. That's a huge game as well. Germany already qualified, and it's essentially the winner of Belgium-Ukraine is going to go through. Belgium have the slight lead, 2 points ahead at the moment. Ukraine having to sort of better that result. So a 4-2 win would actually get them through because they'll be on the same amount of points, but that head-to-head obviously will get them through. And taking a look at the other groups, some really fascinating matchups elsewhere. Also, Hungary will be playing against Finland in Group C. Russia essentially already qualified. They have a game against Estonia. They'll be hoping to get a 6-0 and put them on 18 points. If they do that, they'll join the likes of England and Denmark on 18 points. The only other team who could max themselves out is Lithuania. So at the moment, like you said, eXtine, the top 4 teams points-wise will be getting through a bye in the next round. At the moment, that stands to be England, Denmark, Germany, and France. They're the teams with the top amounts of points at the moment. However, Lithuania could also get 18 points if they 6-0 Poland, and Russia also could get 18 points. So those are to be decided. But obviously, Hungary versus Finland will decide who qualifies from Group C along with Russia. They are also playing tomorrow night as well. So still some untold stories. But by the end of play on Monday, we will know our teams going through to the playoff stage.
Yeah, and unfortunately, some of the storylines got writ today without even a second of TF2 being played. As we mentioned, the Czech Republic unable to field a team today. But as CeeJaey so eloquently put it, we have a lot of very important group stage matches coming up. Tomorrow, once again, at 21:15 Central European time, we will be having a broadcast, Finland versus Hungary. Our game on Monday is scheduled to start 15 minutes before that. So 2100 flat Central European time. That'll be Lithuania versus Poland on Monday. CeeJaey and I will be returning for that. So shout out to manco.store for being our sponsor of these broadcasts of this coverage. Once again, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to bring you coverage of the match today because it was a default win for England. But shout out to Wiethoofd, our ever reliable production guy, for showing up and holding it down. And then also, of course, shout out to CeeJaey for joining me. Unfortunately, we'll have to cast on Monday, it seems like. Any final thoughts from you, CeeJaey?
No, I just think it's a shame we didn't get the game today, but we had a fantastic game yesterday. Belgium versus Ukraine tomorrow to decide who goes through, and then Poland versus Lithuania on Monday. That's a crazy amount of action, and I'm expecting some really tense games. So definitely come back to KritzKast, everybody, for the next 2 days. I'm expecting some quality games coming.
Yeah, certainly. I'm always excited for TF2. Certainly very excited for this Nations Cup. It's always a fun time with the Highlander, and will be great to see the group stage wrap up and as we progress into the playoff bracket. So look forward to seeing the games tomorrow and catching you guys on Monday. Thanks so much for everybody joining us. We suggest that you head over, check out the coverage of the RGB LAN that is taking place over on teamfortress.tv. If you guys want to watch some games, take part in the community, all of that good stuff. So on behalf of the KritzKast crew, thanks so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I am eXtine, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out!
Manco Store, the no-nonsense cash market for TF2.